La Roma sier Feyenoord, oh, oh. La Roma sier Feyenoord, oh, oh. La Roma si. Right, I'm buzzing. I am buzzing. Vlog is out, so make sure to watch that live reaction. Sorry, match reaction will come later tonight. Don't you worry, it's going to arrive. Um, it's a draw. Oh boy, what a draw this is. I mean, the fact that we qualified second in that group stage really got us fucked up, because you look at the teams that we can get in this draw and it looks like a Champions League draw, not a Europa League draw. We could get Liverpool, we could get West Ham, we could get Brighton, we could get Bayer Leverkusen, we could get Villarreal, we could get Slavia Prague again. Slavia Prague would obviously be great. Slavia Prague would be amazing. But look, I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't want Slavia Prague. I don't want Slavia Prague. I want something new. I might sound crazy here, but I do not want Slavia Prague. I just feel like if we get Slavia Prague again, it's a loop. It's an infinite loop. It's an infinite loop. Like, we cannot be getting Slavia Prague and Feyenoord again. I want something new. Even though it's... Look, should I say it? Should I say it? I'd rather get Liverpool than Slavia Prague. Yes, I would. I would. 100%. I want the challenge. I want the challenge. I want the Champions League. I want a game which resembles Champions League nights. So, Slavia Prague might be great. Yeah, of course it would be great. Even though they did beat us. I think we beat them now. It would be great because it would be an easier one. But the probability of getting Slavia Prague, we really need to be lucky, because any other team is a difficult team. The fact that we qualified second in this group stage did not, they did not help. They just did not help. We should have never, we should have never played yesterday's game in the first place. The fact that we qualified second in that group stage was embarrassing, and these are the consequences of it. Look at Atalanta. They qualified first in that group stage, and they could get Sporting Lisbon, Marseille, they could get Karabakh, they could get easier sides that they could easily beat. The fact that we qualified second in that group stage shouldn't have happened in the first place, and number two, it's costing us a very, very, very risky round of 16, because I think, I'm being realistic here, I think out of the teams that we can face, so writing them down, we can face Liverpool, we can face West Ham, we can face Brighton, we can face Leverkusen, we can face Glasgow Rangers, we can face Villarreal, and we can face Slavia Prague. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing one. Who am I missing? No, I think this is it. I might be missing one, but I think this is it. So, out of these teams, let's be realistic. Let's all agree that this sport is unpredictable. Anything can happen. Yes, I agree. Believe is the number one thing you have to do in this game, because this game is unpredictable. It's 11 against 11. The ball is round. Wherever the ball goes, we just don't know. But realistically, I genuinely think we could beat maybe 3 out of these 7 teams. I don't think we beat Liverpool. I don't think we beat Leverkusen. And I don't think we beat Brighton. That's me being very honest. I think Brighton is at the same levels as us. I agree. But I think you look at the defense that we have right now, and the way Brighton and the way De Zerbi knows football. Oh, Villarreal as well. Thank you for reminding me. The fact that De Zerbi knows how to tackle Italian football. He's played in Italy. He's Italian himself. I don't think we stand a chance. We do stand a chance, of course. But I do think... I think English sides are the ones to avoid. Because they're always dangerous. We've seen how close that tie in the Conference League was against Leicester a few years ago. English sides are amazing. I would love an English side. Imagine a Liverpool against Roma all together, live watch along, stadium vlog. It would be great. But at the same time, I also want to try and take my chances and win this trophy. I know it's very hard. The level has increased this season. No doubt about it. There are way more interesting sides in this Europa League than there were last year. You look at the clear favourites. You look at how Bayer Leverkusen is playing. You look at the surprise under Brighton, West Ham, Atalanta, Milan. It's a very high quality Europa League, which is a similar style to Champions League than the Europa League. And I want to try and take my chances. I know this season it's gonna be harder, 100%. But I want to take my chances. I want to try and go to Dublin, and I know that facing Liverpool in the round of 16 would be a very big risk. Imagine we beat them, you would say. Well, yeah, I can imagine if we beat them. No, I can't imagine if we beat them. That's the truth. But yeah, I'm very curious. I'm curious. I think now that we beat Feyenoord, I'm in relief. You know, I think I'm not going to be that guy who says, oh, well, now that we beat Feyenoord, we can lose. No, absolutely not. Now that we beat Feyenoord, if we get thrown out, it will feel less pressured, but I don't want to go out. I've said it many times, I want this team to get back what has been stolen from it. I want this team to believe in what they do and to believe in trying to get back what has been stolen from us the 31st of May of 2024 in Hungary. I want to, because that final, I mean, yesterday when we went to penalties, I had ghosts in me. I had the same exact feelings as I had in that Puskas Arena. This game is crazy. The emotions that this game gives is crazy, lads. But yeah, bring it on. We have Villarreal as well. I think Villarreal isn't bad. Who are we getting? Who are we getting? Let me know in the live chat out of Liverpool, West Ham, Brighton, Leverkusen, Glasgow Rangers, Villarreal, Slavia, Prague. Let me know who we get and let me know who you want. Okay, let's do that. Also, don't forget to hit the like. Smash the like button in this video. It would be great if everybody right now smashes the like. Then we get Slavia Prague. Do we want Slavia Prague? That's the real question. And yeah, not talk to you soon. Subscribe also if you're new. People are saying, se si potesse scommettere su sorteggio avrei messo anch'io. I think we're gonna get Liverpool. I think it's written. It's written in the stars. I'm not going to say we get Liverpool, but I think we're going to get an English side. I think we either get Liverpool, West Ham or Brighton. There's a very high chance. It's 3 out of 7. That's a very high probability that we get an English team, especially because they can't get each other. So it really does mean that 5 teams could get 3 English sides. So the probability of us getting an English side is very high, my dear friends. It's very high. I want Liverpool out, and I think Roma has the best chance from the 8 teams. Says Sting. Wow, that's a big statement. Ain't gonna lie. People asking for Liverpool. What are you smoking, man? I'm not asking for Liverpool. I'm just saying that I don't want Slavia Prague. I don't want Slavia Prague because I've had enough of these repeating loops games. Feyenoord 3 times in a row. Slavia Prague we faced 3 months ago. I'd rather get a bigger game and maybe have a higher chance of going out. But also, if you beat that side, it will be 10 times more incredible. So I don't want Slavia Prague. I'm being very honest with you. I want something new. I want a harder challenge. And even though it's a bigger risk for us, I want to take that risk. Because if by any chance we beat any other bigger side than Slavia Prague, it's going to be 10 times more satisfying and 10 times bigger. So I don't want Slavia Prague. The other thing about Liverpool here is that, of course, they're the clear favourites because you look at that team. But they're in the middle of a title race. Do we really think that Liverpool are going to prioritise Europa League over a title race? They're in the middle of a title race. They're 1 point above Man City, 2 points above Arsenal. I mean, do we really think that such a high mentality manager who said he's going to leave at the end of the season, who it's going to be his last season, he wants to end this journey, this 10-year journey as a hero, do we really think Liverpool is going to prioritise Europa League over the Premier League when they can win it and when they know that if they slip some energies, it could cost them games in the league? And we all know what Man City is. So you never know. They are better than us. And I'm not going to be that guy who says we're better than Liverpool. Of course I'm not. But we always have a chance. You never know. We always have a chance. And adding on to that, imagine an away game at Anfield. Like, come on. That's what we all dreamed of. Leverkusen are going to take revenge. It will be a tough... I think Leverkusen is tougher than Liverpool. Can I say that? I think Leverkusen right now is tougher than Liverpool. I'd rather get Liverpool than Leverkusen, you know. I think Leverkusen is the worst one to pick here. Out of the three English sides, I think West Ham is the best, Brighton the second best, Liverpool the worst. I think Leverkusen is the hardest one. Glasgow Rangers, we have a chance, but we need to point out that going there at the Ibrox Stadium, you know, Glasgow could pull incredible nights. You know, Glasgow is a very passionate location when it comes to football, so it's going to be a very tough away game. Villarreal, I think we beat them. I'm being very honest. Slavia Prague, I think we beat them. I really do. Bring it on. I'm so excited. I'm so excited that we went through. I'm so excited that we qualified. Leverkusen is easily the best and scariest team. Fully agree. Leverkusen is the worst. Liverpool is the second worst. Brighton is the third worst for me. I don't know who we get. I don't know who I want, and I don't know who we get. Part of me says Brighton. Right, the draw is starting here. Oh my god, I'm buzzing. Let's do this. I'm gonna pen and paper to write them down. We obviously have a lot of other teams that qualified via the playoffs yesterday. Marseille, OM qualified. Sporting Lisbon qualified. Sparta Prague. So it's not Slavia Prague. We cannot get them. This is the other team of Prague. We can't face them. We can face Slavia Prague, not Sparta Prague. Sparta Prague could face... Sparta Prague could face West Ham. So I don't get this. I don't get the system of it. Why is it that West Ham could get them and we can't? I don't know, but we can't get them. So this will definitely not be us. If we end up getting knocked out, then we can just focus on top four. By the way, Liverpool has 11 injuries. When's the next Europa League? When are the dates? When are we playing the round of 16? Do we know? Right, Liverpool gone. Sparta Prague get Liverpool. So we can't get Liverpool. That's good. I see good and bad there. I wouldn't have minded an away game at Anfield. But Sparta Prague against Liverpool. So we cannot face the mighty Reds. That's good. That's good. We really need to avoid... Bayer Leverkusen now. Marseille. Olympic Marseille. I'm actually going to, for Easter, I'm going to Marseille for a school trip. And we got tickets for the Le Classique, Marseille against PSG. So that's going to be an interesting one. I cannot wait to experience the atmosphere. Apparently Marseille fans are very aggressive. So I'll be there to witness the Le Classique. Right, Marseille against Villarreal. I don't get why they can... But why is it? Oh, because they qualified first, of course. Marseille and Sparta Prague could have faced these teams because they qualified first. I don't get this. I don't get the system. Anyways, we can't get Liverpool and we can't get Villarreal up to now. So yeah, it's Olympic Marseille against Villarreal and Sparta Prague against Liverpool. Roma, oh my god. Roma, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god. West Ham, Brighton, Rangers, Slavia, and Bayer Leverkusen. Not Bayer, not Bayer, not Bayer, please. Not Bayer Leverkusen. Don't get Bayer Leverkusen here. Don't get Bayer Leverkusen here. Please don't. Don't get Bayer Leverkusen. Ah! Don't get Bayer Leverkusen. Ooh. It's West Ham. I think it's West Ham. I have a feeling it's West Ham. Brighton! Oh, what a game. What a game. De Zerbi back in Italy. Roma against Brighton. It's an equal one. I think Brighton can beat us. I think we can beat Brighton. I think it's an equal one. What a game. Roma, Brighton. I can't wait for this one. You know, I can't wait for this one. Roma, Brighton. Brighton and Hove Albion. Oh, you know what would be sick? You know what would be sick? And I mean actually sick. Away game in Brighton. But, yeah, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Right, Benfica here. It's not going to happen. It won't happen. When are the dates? I'm curious to know the dates here. Why? Thoughts. Brighton. Thoughts. Thoughts in the chat. Is it a good draw? Is it a bad draw? I want to see when the dates are here. Oh, I would love to go to Brighton. Benfica Rangers is a very nice game. Very cool game that is. I'd be sick to go there, ain't gonna lie. Right. 7th and 14th of March. So in 2 weeks. Yeah, it won't happen. It won't happen because I have school. It would have been great though. Brighton away would have been a very, very, very good game. I knew we were going to get an English side. I knew it. We must improve that defence. I fully agree. If Brighton play against us with the defence that we had yesterday, they're going to annihilate us. West Ham against... I think I missed it. What was I like? You know, I like this. I like this because it's not impossible, but it's not easy. Freiburg against West Ham. I believe they were in the same group stage, so it's a repeat. I like this draw. It could have gone worse. It could have gone way worse. It could have gone better, no doubt, but it could have gone worse. Sick game. Brighton, João Pedro. I can already picture Mancini against João Pedro. Mitoma, Adingra, Ansu Fati they've got. By the way, our defence is crap right lately, but Brighton's defence is crap. I watch the Premier League weekend in and weekend out. I know Premier League sides. Brighton are shite defensively, you know. They are shite defensively. I think it's an equal game. Right, Atalanta here. Hopefully Atalanta get a tough one. I can't stand. Sporting Lisbon. Again, this is a repeat of the group stage game. It's not an easy game for them, but this is a repeat of a group stage game. Because they were in the same group stage. They're not good defensively either. I think it's an offensive game. I expect goals in both legs. It would also... you know what the thing is? Unfortunately, I think the first leg is going to be at home. Because we qualified second. So this time round, we won't have the magic of a comeback. Because I think the fact that they qualified first and we qualified second means that they'll play the second leg in their home ground and we'll play. Kind of like Sociedad last year. Sociedad, we played the Sociedad game, the first leg at home, and then the second leg in San Sebastian in Spain. It's Milan against Slavia Prague. Milan, what a lucky ass Milan have, though. What a lucky ass. Milan could win this tournament. I think Milan are one of the top favourites. I'm buzzing. I am buzzing. Roma Brighton is a sick game. I'm buzzing. Karabag against Leverkusen. I believe this is a repeat of the group stage as well. What is this group stage? All of these repeats. That's boring. We have 3 repeats from the group stage. Karabag, Leverkusen, Atalanta Sporting, and Freiburg against West Ham. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think they are repeats. Will Tammy be back before Brighton? Um, I don't think he'll be back in the first leg because it's in 2 weeks' time. But maybe second leg he can. 14th of March. He definitely won't start, but maybe he can get a few minutes. De Zerbi against De Rossi. It's the De Derby. De Zerbi against De Rossi. It's the De Derby. Ah. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing. Brighton hardly got out of their group, so guys, they are not familiar with European nights. I agree. I agree. It's an equal one, and if we beat them, it's gonna be way more satisfying that if we got the likes of I don't know, Slavia Prague. I like this draw. I have to be honest. I like this draw. Right, the draw's done, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't write the last 2, but I could not care less. We got Brighton. They are most inconsistent team. They are so randomly good, but then randomly shite. I agree. I agree. I agree. I wouldn't say it's not a tough game. It's a tough game. Remember that, yes, De Rossi is starting to change this pattern, but we are shite away from home. And playing in the one thing about, English sides, especially Brighton, is that their home atmosphere is nothing similar to what Brighton players will find here in Rome. For instance, it's always hard to play on English soil. I think we can all agree on this. It's always hard to play against English sides, especially if you're an Italian side. But English sides don't have that atmosphere that we experienced in Rotterdam or that Feyenoord players experienced yesterday in Rome. I think Italy, the Netherlands, Germany, Eastern Europe, Poland, Serbia, even France, these countries have way bigger atmospheres than England or Spain. So in terms of the atmosphere, it's not like English fans boo our players or start taking the piss or start doing what Feyenoord fans did in their home ground. No, that it gives me positive vibes. Yes, playing on English soil is always a very hard task. It is always satisfying if you do complete your mission. But at the same time, the atmosphere that you get in English stadiums, you can tell from the chants they sing. You know, an Italian team or a German team or a Polish team or a French team would never in a million years come up with a chant going Sandro Tonali, he eats spaghetti, drinks what the fuck is that? No. That's not what Italy, Germany and these countries do. England is about small stadiums, complicated games, complicated fixtures, high intensity, best competition in the world. The Premier League prepares the teams in a very competitive way. But in terms of atmosphere, I think we stand a chance, and we are Roma. And if there's one thing that we have learned to develop in our DNA, in our heart, is to never give up. Never give up. Never give up. I'm buzzing. Roma against Brighton. First leg the 7th of March. Second leg the 14th of March. Bring it on. I'm going to catch you later tonight for my match reaction for yesterday's game. I can't wait. La Roma si el feie mai. La Roma si el feie mai. In the meantime, don't forget, if you still haven't watched the vlog yesterday, it's a sick one. And I did set a challenge. It's a very unrealistic challenge, but I did set a challenge. If that video gets 10,000 likes by any miracle, I'm getting a small wolf Roma tattoo on my thigh. And getting tattoos is my biggest fear. So if you want to see, and if you want to make me experience my biggest fear, then all you need to do is to try, miracle, pull 10,000 likes on that video. Share the link, like the video with multiple accounts, and if it miraculously gets 10,000 likes in the near future, then a promise is a promise, and I am going to get that tattoo. Talk to you soon. Forza Roma sempre. Hit the like, subscribe, and speak to you later tonight. Up the Roma. Brighton, you're going down. Simo.